Okay, yeah. Hey, homie, what's up, bro? I like that. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Just B, man. I told you I was gonna pull up to something special. I've been holding out. I got a lot of secrets, but that just means I'm gonna have a whole lot of successes. Check out what he gave me. The cold part about it is it's that pink. You know I love that pink. Yo, stay tuned, it's going down.
Oh, yeah.
The government, the whole system. So as a black man, they coming for us. That's what I'm saying. All my sisters all dead. All my brothers all dead.
Right.
Just a killer man dead. I want to play more. Yeah. You know, bring the team. What a bad man not supposed to do. When Babylon boy, now I come for you. You know, that was the first time I was playing guitar.
On here? Or Give It a D?
Yeah, like, no, that not that one. By the way, that, you did a great mix on that one.
Thank you, bro.
What?
Thank you.
Some say they're harder they fall. Some say they're nothing at all. Mixed with a lot.
Yeah, I mix with a lot of people. I work with some of the greats. I come from the Gamble and Huffs. I come from the Joe Nicolos, you know, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, you know, Rough House Records. I come from a lot of different things. And Timberland, work with him, work with a lot of people. And out of all of the projects that I worked on, this is the first project I felt challenged.
Oh, what a bad man,
This is the first project I felt challenged. And usually I come into projects where I learn things.
Yeah.
You know, I learned from some great engineers.
Of course.
Jimmy Douglas, a lot of other great engineers. But, you know, you made me work. And I don't want it to make, you know, like we're both, you know, just bigging each other up to death, but since we're here and we're having a conversation, bruh, and I don't get to talk to you like that, you know how to do, you guided me through, and it helps me now when I'm mixing other records.
And we always doing it.
Yeah, we're always, you know, doing what we got to do. But, you know, just to say it in your face in person, in front of your family and friends, is like, look, bruh, you know, and it's on record. You know what I'm saying? You can play this for anybody that ever worked with in the music industry. And I utilize a lot of those things in my arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Man. So I thank you, my brother.
Hey!
You know what I'm saying? I thank you. I appreciate you. I know it's cold. I know it's cold.
Like, how did that all happen? Like, I remember I was there. So they didn't know. Oh, they didn't know I was going to show up. It was like a surprise appearance. Right? And then they snuck me in. And then I kind of just said, hey, what's up?
You were like inspiring them. You were talking about a little bit about your story, how you were born in St. Lucia, and then how you happened to be taken on by the Jacksons at a young age.
D, I gotta get out of here, man.
All right, bro. It's always a pleasure.
You know.
Greatness.
Greatness knows greatness. So
No, man. Hey, man.
Hey. Yeah, man. So, yeah, I like that color work.
I'm telling you.
See, I wasn't sure.
Oh, it's all good. At least you had options,
I brought
bro.
the white, man. I brought the blue.
I'm with it, man.
Yeah.
Hey, do me a favor,
Yo.
Motivate me, man. You know I like to be motivated. Give me a piece of advice.
Piece of advice, man. I need some advice myself.
Oh, man.
Tit for tat.
Tit for tat?
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Learn to love yourself.
Be
And
yourself.
show others.
Be who you want to be in the world. That if you were in the world looking at that person, you'd say, that person inspires me.
I like that. I like that.
Yes,
All right, man. I'm out of here, man. I'll see you soon, brother.
Yeah, you got it, man. Hey, stay safe.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Just B, and welcome to the Just B Show. Now, as y'all know, this is called Talented Friends. Let me tell you a little bit about Talented Friends. It's where I travel all over the world, whether I'm going hiking, I could be in a cave, I could be deep sea diving, fishing for sharks, piranhas, whatever. I can be at the grocery store. I can be skateboarding down the freeway. It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to get at is I be all over the world meeting unique people. And most people that I meet end up being my friends. And don't let me find out they talented, because then it's like, oh shit, I gotta pull you out here to Las Vegas, Nevada and have you on the Just B Show. So again, welcome to the Just B Show, and let's get it popping. Now today, let me tell you about this dude right here first, right? First, I want to comment on the shirt, right? It's fancy, I love it, but it looked like he got on a silk pillowcase. But he always in style, and just like you said, he's from the islands, you feel me? I want y'all to give a big shout out to my homeboy. He's became my personal friend at this point. My homeboy DBL, man. What's up, brother? Welcome to the Just B Show, man.
Thank you for
Most
having
definitely.
us. Thank you for having us.
And he brought a surprise, y'all. He brought along his beautiful wife and his business partner, FiFi Marika. That's my partner right there. How you been? Thank you for tapping in.
Thank you for having me.
Most definitely. Now, let me tell y'all. These are the rules. They're simple. You can be raw, uncut, authentic. Just don't be lying, because I'm real good at reading people. I will know. Especially when the edits, I'm going to be like, he lied. But it's always a great time. We focus on self-love, unity, and progression. I feel like all of those things are very important, no matter what industry you're in, hands down.
Absolutely.
Cool. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You can answer them, or you cannot. But I mean, you know, normally I'll say you can walk out of my studio. But you know, I guess if you don't, I gotta leave. But again, welcome to the show, man, and thank you so much for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Let me give y'all a little knowledge about these two. I told you already, they're business partners. DBL is an artist originally from St. Lucia. St. Lucia, right? That's how you say it. I don't want to ruin it. You know what I mean? Right. And the islands, you know, doing all this shit there, you know what I mean?
I didn't try to do that dance.
Yeah, he did. And I just watched him for a while, you know. Hey, you know, give me the beat, all that shit. But he came out here by way of a very popular family. We're going to leave that for later, because it ain't always about them. It's about you. You know what I mean? He brought his wife. You know, she's originally from Australia. And they both came out here to the United States, man, and we welcome you guys with open arms. And I hope y'all ready for the kind of talent they ready to bring to the city, because it's about to go down. Thank you. I gotta start, man.
Yeah.
What the hell does DBL mean? Because I don't even want to tell you what I thought it meant.
What did you? Well, now I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah,
what did you think?
What did you That's got to be on a different conversation.
Come on, be real and authentic.
And, you know, let me see.
Yeah, I want to.
Let me think of something right now. Doing big league or. But what is it though?
It's the initials to my name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the kids in St. Lucia, they call me like D.B.L Lucia.
Say it again.
D.B.L Lucia.
D.B.L Lucia.
Lucia.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna try to say that shit twice. For sure. No, that's super cool, man. And you, FiFi.
Yeah.
That's your name.
It's my name.
That's just your mama gave you that name. She called you FiFi when you was born?
No.
Oh, it's short?
It's short.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all mind y'all business. Y'all gotta wait until y'all get that exclusive VIP content to get that information. But man, I do wanna ask you, man. First of all, I wanna ask you this. How did it feel when you got to America, bro?
No, man.
Because I'd rather be in Ireland, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's hot out here.
It is hot out here. That was an adjustment.
Yeah.
You know.
What about the culture?
Culture is different. You know, I think that in the islands it's a little more laid back.
Okay.
But here is a land of opportunity, and I think America has a lot to offer.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, America's alright, you know. I don't know about the land of the free, but we gonna X that part out. I mean, but what about you, FiFi? How was the adjustment coming from Australia?
Oh, that one I took a little while adjusting with that one.
Okay.
I love it out here, and I personally really love Vegas, Henderson, Vegas. It's funny, I don't associate Henderson being a part of Las Vegas.
Right. We us
like,
Vegas people, we be like, you still live in Las Vegas.
I'm like, it's very separate.
That's funny.
No, it took a little while to get used to, but I love it out here. I wouldn't be anywhere else.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. And y'all better welcome them just like we welcome out here to America. Not only in America, but to Las Vegas, you know, because, you know, most people that come here, it's a tourism city.
Right.
So they just come and they go.
Right.
And then they come, then they go.
Yeah.
But y'all came and y'all stayed.
Yeah, we stayed.
So we welcome you again, man. So I gotta ask you, let's start with you, brother, man.
Okay,
music, man. Where does it come from? What made you get into music?
Oh man. Well, you know, my aunt, she was a famous singer back in the islands.
Okay.
And it was just in the blood, it was in the family. You know, part of my family is also Indian.
Okay.
So a lot of my relatives that I'm now discovering, they play like sitar and a lot of exotic instruments.
Nice.
They're deeply into music. So it was in the blood, but coming from the island, there weren't too many opportunities to really, express that.
Right.
So my aunt, under her wing, she was like my first manager, my first mentor, my first everything. She brought me into the entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I started doing my acting lessons, my dance classes, my improv classes,
right.
all of that, and I started kind of like making it a bit. You know, I was a kid when I first. It was a blessing, you know.
Right.
All of a sudden, I was in this situation where I had this huge contract with Pepsi and Cheerios.
You had a contract with Pepsi?
Yeah.
I love Pepsi.
I don't love it anymore. Oh my God, I don't like Pepsi anymore. I had too much of it.
Oh, that makes sense.
They were like, "Could you drink this again? Go ahead and dance and spin. You're doing great, kid. You're doing wonderful. Give them the Pepsi. Come on, smile." The island of me almost came out. Like, let me tell y'all. But that kind of like got me in the business. I was doing commercials, and then I got discovered by some people, and then kind of went into music.
Right. That's dope, man.
Yeah. So it started off like kind of like dancing and acting and stuff like that.
Now, is there a huge difference between dancing and acting to doing music?
Yes.
It is a big difference. What's some of the biggest differences? Give me two.
I think the industries are completely different. Like just the people, like music business. I mean, music industry is raw, raw. You know. I don't have to tell you. Yeah, it's
all good. I see y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I definitely can say that coming from the industry that I was in previously before jumping into media and the entertainment business, there is a huge deal. It is, man. It's I like being nice to people. But I realized that you can't always be nice to people in this industry. Because people will push you when you back.
Take advantage. Yeah.
Push you right down the stairs. You look up and they're gone.
And that's what she is true. Like she is definitely she always says to me, don't go to your island ways.
Right.
Because like some of the stuff will get to you. And I want to go
instinctually,
on people, you know?
Bro, what does bomba clot mean?
Bomba clot is so much. Bomba clot, I can't really say on here what it really means.
Yeah, y'all look it up. Let me know in the comment section.
But it's like what you would call your F word. You can use it for everything, but it's a strong word.
I'll be bomba clotting all day.
But when that word does come out, something serious is happening.
Right. That's crazy. So Fifi, I know that you're into art.
Yes.
Let me say this. She gave me the dopest piece of art. I want to tell that story really fast.
Yeah, man.
When I found that she was an artist, like a painting artist, you know what I mean? And I went on the web. She sent me the link to her website. I went on her website. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I'll add it in the descriptions below. And I really I looked through every single page. I looked at every piece of art. I love art. But with art, you only buy the ones that resonate with you. When you look at it and you're like, yo, this thing is talking to me right now. And there was this one piece out of all of these pieces that was talking to me. It was probably because it was pink and blue, but I just felt it. I really, really just felt it. And I was actually going to reach out to them because it said it was sold out. I wanted to buy this thing so bad. And then they told me, hey, I looked on the website and it was sold out. Mm-hmm. And then we came to do one of the clips for this exclusive interview. And DBL was like, yo, I got something for you. Boom! I was like, what? I literally picked that out, man. I never clicked anything on the website or anything. How did you know that?
He knew that. He knew.
He knew.
Yeah.
He knew, and she gave it to me. And that made me feel, I felt so special, you know, because I look at it and within it, I see live, I see alive, I see believe.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's crazy because I bet anyone that looks at it would probably see their own they'll have their own perception of what's written in it.
Of what's written.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I really believe in myself. I really feel alive, and I'm really living. So thank you.
Wow.
Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. I waited all the way to here to give you that exclusive. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That really means a lot.
Yeah, most definitely. But with that art, do you being that kind of artist help him be his kind of artist?
You know what? Funny enough, it does. And that's because we work, we're both artists. And it goes hand in hand.
Right.
So when I am painting off in my studio, he will actually be inspired. Like we bounce off each other.
Nice.
So he will then go and start producing a new track.
Right.
And that inspires me. So we definitely work as a team in our way of expressing art in whatever way that is.
This one? What's the name of this one?
In From the Cold.
In From the Cold, I like it.
Part of my Stone Cold series.
Gotcha.
And she's on my tracks. Like I have her do background vocals.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
she's
Big Give Her the D. She's on there.
I bet she is. That was a good one.
I don't think it's that kind of interview.
No, this is the Just Be Show.
Yeah. It is that kind of interview. That's where you gotta go. It is that kind of.
Yeah, I mean, just to let y'all know, Give Her the D is one of his newest tracks.
My newest single.
His newest single that just dropped. Man, he's been doing a lot of promotions for it. I mean, let's go into that then. Tell us about Give Us the D.
Give Her the D is my latest single. It's a cross between reggae and hip hop.
It has like a retro reggae feel to it.
Yeah. And actually, she helped me write some of the lyrics.
Okay.
So it really wasn't like I started writing the music and because I kind of learned that the whole process. So actually playing the keys, writing the
He
instruments.
produces as well. He produces it. Yep, he writes.
Damn, he be doing everything.
He does everything.
Yes, sir.
Man, you remind me of somebody.
Yo.
He plays percussion on his tracks.
Really?
Guitar.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He's
That's
very,
crazy.
very good at percussion. Very, very good.
You
Thank you.
talented.
He's a multi.
Let me find out you talented. Oh, you on Talented Friends. That makes sense.
I'm in the right place.
Yeah, it definitely
right
makes
place.
sense. So again, I focus on self-love, unity, and progression. So I do want to ask you, while being in the entertainment industry as an artist, whether you're an artist, an actor, performer, dancer, whatever, how do you focus on self-love? What do you do to take time out for you?
Oh, for real? I'm a very spiritual person. So, Fee and I, we believe in meditation. We believe in prayer. Mm-hmm. We believe in spirituality. We have a vision board. We write our dreams and our ambitions and our goals and where we're headed. Mm-hmm. And we map out our life. And in that process, we believe in the divine and other energies and spirits that we can't see.
Right.
And we rely on that with every aspect of our life and
Right.
our careers. We don't do anything without supernatural guidance.
Right.
That's
That's
true.
a beautiful
That's
thing.
true.
Now, you told me how you guys focus on self-love,
Yeah.
but we all need time apart.
Yes.
So when you're alone, what do you do?
When
to
I'm
just zone in on DBL.
I think for me, it's kind of just like doing that by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely, I pray a lot. I meditate.
Beautiful.
I practice spirituality. I talk to friends. I like being there for other people.
Mm-hmm.
That just comes naturally. Like,
Right.
I'm the guy that you call to if you got a gun to your head.
Right. Don't you
Remember what happened last week? No, I shouldn't even joke about that. But there are people that are hurting, and I definitely like to be the friend that you can, call out to
Right.
in a time of need. And
and I can, you know, be the listening ear and give you inspiration and
Right.
maybe some kind of guidance that could get you over that hump.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let me say this before we continue. I had a friend of mine, he's a friend of mine. He's going through something right now. I'm not gonna say any names, but when he see this, he'll know exactly who I'm talking about. But he's going through some mental things right now. A lot of depression. His depression level is pretty high right now. But I want to say it on camera. Just like he's that guy that his friends can call, I'm that guy that y'all can call. Whether I'm going through something or not, trust me, you can call me. I know you can't always talk to your closest people because you don't want them to know your pain.
Right.
You know, but you can reach out to me. And I'm saying that because I always had my mother, my grandmother, and my close people, but I didn't want them to know how I was struggling, how I was dying on the inside, you know? And I didn't have anybody, I didn't trust anybody enough to reach out to them and really vent, you know? So I became everything that I felt like I was missing during my journey, I became it. So that you will never have to go without it. Just always remember that.
Yeah,
but what do you do to focus on self-love when it's just FiFi?
Oh man, that's a good question.
That's why you asked it.
Welcome to the Just B Show.
It is a good question because, funny enough, I don't really like being alone too much. But I guess
They're all like being alone.
You know, my time, funny enough, is either painting or skincare regimens. That's like my healing time because I feel like it's putting back into myself because I give. So I feel like that's really the time where I'm focusing on me.
Nice, that's nice. Yo, let us know in the comment section what you guys do for self-love. You know I'm always asking. I'm going to ask every interview, so you might as well just comment on one. I'm just saying. Let me know what some of your regimens is, what some of your escapes is, your outlets. As you guys already know, I do the Just B Show when I'm having a bad day. I mean, I do it every day, but when I'm really going through something, that's when you'll see me pump out 9, 10, 11 interviews a day. You know? So when you guys are watching me and you see that I'm really pushing content, just know it's out of pain. It's out of pain, but it's gonna bring joy. It's gonna bring joy to the people that's watching, and that's all that matters. Because once it brings you guys joy, then I'm good. It just fixes it. It's almost weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the next thing that I'll focus on is unity. You know, being in a new country and everything. How do you plan on bringing unity to your brand and everything that you do?
Well, I think that's by default. That is who I am. That is who we are. We come from different cultural backgrounds. You know, I come from the islands, going into like Brooklyn. I've been a little bit of a gangster at times in my life. I know that's weird for people to think that of DBL, but there's a rough side to DBL that has had to soften and learn and grow and evolve. I'm not perfect. I'm certainly not cookie cutter. But no, I'm different gangster. I'm like Italian gangster, right?
You know, he like a mob boss.
Yeah. Smile while you shoot them. No, that's terrible.
Oh.
He looked like he was. You got to get him a movie.
But no, my newest track, Can't Breathe, actually touches more on that side of DBL, where, you know, I was raised in Brooklyn, New York for a while. Even getting into the industry, I was just involved in some things that were kind of rough, you know. You know, without incriminating myself, I'll just say,
don't do that.
Yeah.
Because then I'm gonna have to beat you.
No, I just, you know, I think that the love, the unity comes from the fact that she kind of saved me.
How she saved you?
Oh my God.
Oh, we want to know. We know.
Oh my God. Well, you know how J. Cole said she don't want to be saved? Well, I didn't want to be saved.
Oh,
right? I didn't want to be saved. I did not. But she came with love, honestly, Just Be. It was like an unconditional love that was accepting of my challenges and just willing to work with me and give me love and support through my hardest trials.
That's deep.
And so that's
do your thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what's
she
up.
single-handedly just put me on the right track.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a beautiful thing, man. How did it make you feel? Was you real like?
Heck yeah, man.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You know, like how long did it take you to realize like she's not against me, she's for me?
Ooh, you asking some good questions,
That's a good
man.
question.
Welcome to the Just Me Show.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Honestly, brother, I feel like I resisted at first, right? But when I saw her genuine love and care and respect,
Yeah.
that's a big one.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Because even coming from like a Caribbean background, they tend to be kind of rough and aggressive at times.
Right.
And I didn't need that. I didn't
Yeah.
need, get your shit together. What's wrong with you, man? What the fuck? Like, I didn't need that. that was like already in my brain, right?
Yeah.
She came with, love, you may want to try to do this instead. And maybe you should do this. And I would encourage it and I would support you in it. And I was like, that sounds a lot more sexy.
Sexy motivation.
Sexy motivation.
Yes,
Yes, man.
I'm trying to get my muscles up real quick.
But do I really sound like that though? That's the thing.
Do you really sound?
Do I really sound like
Do.
his impression?
You mean the accent?
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit. It's quite fly,
I
in
didn't
my
get it right.
opinion.
I didn't get it right.
You did good.
Now, from your point of view, and I'm kind of sticking on these topics because I feel like in the industry that we're in, having a life partner is important. Just having somebody that's consistently there is very important. And power couples is kind of the thing right now. And I see you guys. My perception of you as a power couple. You're dope at what you do. And even though I've only heard maybe like 5 songs, you know what I mean? And I've seen all of your art. And from the code, got it. So I follow you guys as a fan as well as a friend. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I just really want to know about not about your love story and like that. I'm just trying to figure out the support system because a lot of people, we lack that. A lot of people lack that. People in the world, I'm sure you guys still go through things. It's natural.
Yeah.
So how hard was it for you to stay persistent on staying on his ass? Like, look, I'm gonna love you through this no matter what.
So, okay. I've always somewhat been involved in his career. And then it came to a point where I saw a lot of people taking advantage of him. And it would really, really frustrate me. And I do have a business mindset.
Right.
So I've always had my suggestions and like this would be a better outcome and this would be better for you as an artist, not better for them, whatever they want.
Right.
So then we built our company, Rockstar Entertainment. So ever since we've had our company, we've merged the two together, and we support each other equally. He's very involved in my artwork. I'll even come to him when I need to title a piece.
Right.
And I'm like, come on, put your inspiration on it. Tell me like what you feel, and
Nice.
his approval really helps as well. So I really have to. Well, what I've been doing is kind of building a team, essentially building a team of the right people. As I mentioned, a lot of people have taken advantage of him.
Yeah.
So we kind of have to like weed out certain people, certain characters,
Yeah.
and we really know now where we want to be, like the direction of the company and him as an artist.
Right.
And we're slowly picking the right people to be around him for that support. Support is really necessary, and the right people because they all uplift you. They uplift, they motivate, they inspire.
Right.
Anything less than that is not worthy. If you can't motivate someone or inspire someone, share the same dreams and work just as hard. I mean, it's, you know,
Yeah,
you
no,
can't take
I
it for
agree.
granted.
I
Yeah.
agree. I'm telling you, that's why I be on that Smile Lab Motivate every day. And I really focus on, my new saying now is, you know, I got like, well, I'm gonna say them all at the end, but I got my main ones, and then I just added one, it's positive vibes keep you energized.
Oh wow, that's
And
lit.
I wrote a verse on something where,
I like
but
that.
yeah, positive vibes keep you energized. And then I really resonate with that statement, because anytime I'm down and out, or I'm having, you know, I'm feeling some type of way, bro, I grab positivity from anywhere at that point. Like, I'm vulnerable, hold up, wait a minute. And I just grab it, and then it just keep me going all day long with that same ass vibe. Like,
Yeah.
I be in the zone, I just flow.
I get
Well,
it.
you better
You know?
trademark that, because I want that on a
Man,
t-shirt.
I'm on the man. I got like 1,000 hashtags that I be doing. You know, one of the very last things that I really focus on, and this is, I mean, they're all equally important, you know, but progression is obviously one of the main things, because you can do things your whole life and never go anywhere. You can run around in circles and never get anywhere. You've ran 3 miles, but you're still in the same spot.
I've definitely.
You know what I
I've done
mean?
it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the worst, you know. So I just want to ask you guys a couple questions about progression. As far as, you know what, let's start here. Let's take it this route. Through your music, what's the message you're trying to put out there? What's the message you really want to deliver through your music?
I think there are a couple of messages. The first one is unity. I think music is a powerful vehicle to bring people together. If it's through just loving the same music and songs, we all end up at the concert arena together of all different backgrounds.
Yeah.
I think the second thing is also be you.
Yeah.
Caribbean music wasn't popular 10 years ago. I remember I knew the Jackson family very well. I've known them all my...
You know the who? You know the who? Did we hear that right? You know the who? That's dope. But continue.
Yeah, no, the Jacksons actually kind of got me into my music.
Right.
I was doing acting and things like that, and then Jackie discovered me, and he's the one that told me, hey, you may want to come over to the music side.
Wow.
And I was in like the singing group that he produced, and then I became his protege, where he took me in the studio and taught me all about music and writing and the process. And I got the chance to meet and actually get to know Michael through Jackie.
Michael Jackson.
Michael. Yeah.
Ow! Ow! Okay, I'm just making sure we're talking about the same Michael.
Yeah, Mike took his hat off his head and he put it on my head. I still have
Beautiful.
the hat.
Man, I know that film was crazy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So thankfully, I had a great family around me to nurture my talent and guide me, especially Jackie.
Right.
But I think that the music that I do wasn't, because I'm from the islands.
Right.
So when I, first started touching music 10 years ago or whatever, it was island based. It was like, this is soca, this is calypso, this is what we do where I come from.
Right.
And what I got was a lot of, when we look at the Billboard charts, we don't see anything like that. So what are we going to do with you? This, you see, we've got this music and you've got doom, 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 doom.
Right.
And that's, for the cruise ships, but we don't know what to do with you. And that pissed me off because,
You're creating all this talent all along.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, boom, this reggae thing, this island thing is now popular.
Whole island vibe, man. It's a whole vibe out here, man.
But I was doing it before it became popular.
Right.
So that kind of tells me, like, go for your dreams, be yourself.
Man, just be yourself.
Just be. Because,
Literally.
exactly, literally. Because, I wouldn't say I do the music I do because it's now popular to do. I was always doing it.
Right.
And so that's another theme to my artistry is do you.
Yeah.
You're never too old. You're never too fat, too this, too that. I hate, that's the part about America I don't like.
Right.
I'll be honest. There's
very
a lot
judgmental.
Very judgmental. They label you. They put you in categories. I don't believe in none of that shit. From the islands, it's just your character. It's your integrity. It's who you are. It's, I've seen 80-year-old men climbing coconut trees and they don't know they're 80 years old. They're just in the spirit.
In the top of the damn tree.
Yes, right. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, that's a beautiful thing. So as far as with your art, I'm not sure if that question kind of goes, but you know, what type of feelings do you try to transpire through art?
No, that's a really good question. It does. It's very relevant to art as well, because there are no rules with art, just like there are no rules with makeup.
Right.
So I started makeup. I was always, doing makeup and art. They were always hand in hand. There are typical guidelines to follow, but everything else is to your expression.
Right.
So what I want to portray is what's in here.
Yeah.
And so there are no rules with how art should look, especially abstract art. It's abstract for a reason.
Right.
And eventually I'll love my artwork everywhere.
It will be, girl.
And
You're amazing. You're very talented.
thank you so much.
I love it. They so cute.
I believed in her just be from day one. Even before she even really took it on. I was like,
Right.
girl, like we don't have to take it away. But I did. I kind of like invested in her.
Right.
I just one day said to her, look, go for this.
Right.
Whatever it takes to get you going, I got it. Just you are talented, you have a destiny, and go. And
Yeah.
you did, and you've been going ever since.
Oh, I know you happy you took that ride. Oh, baby. Thank you, baby. I love you. Let me go be great. No, that's a beautiful thing. I mean, you guys already know my message. It's just unity, self-love, and progression. Hands down. My entire brand is about the same thing. It all flows together. The people that I choose to interview, it all flows together. The messages, how I live my lifestyle outside of the Just Be show, it all flows. It has to make sense.
Absolutely.
Because this is what keeps me sane.
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
Hands
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
And I'll never stop doing it. Even if I get bigger, I'm always going to be the interviewer.
You
I'm
better,
cool with that.
man. I told you that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Part of your calling, man.
Most definitely. And I appreciate that from you. So as far as the progression, I want to know the ultimate goal. Like, how far do you want to take the music?
Okay, I can answer that.
Break me down. Let me know.
Well, I feel like it's my duty to take it to the top, as far as it can go, because I've been trained to do so. I've been around the best. I've been around the greatest. And what they've shared, especially Mike, do you.
Do you?
Do you. That's right. That's how I first met him. He came out in his room like that. Like just,
Right.
I was like, no, for real. That's what he really does. But no, it's like I don't do music because I have no other options. I do music because it's a choice. I feel like it's an avenue, it's a vehicle to do big stuff, to bring people together, and a lot of other things that I want to do socially. Like when I'm back in St. Lucia, I meet with the kids. I give them hope. I hug them. I go into the jails. I deal with all the guys in there that have done horrible things, and I talk to them. We hug at the end. We cry. We are brothers together in it, in the fight, we come from the same island, and the chances of me making it from that island were very slim.
Very slim.
So I was one of the few who got out and got to meet Jackie Jackson, Michael Jackson, the Jackson family, do these things, get on TV, commercials, Pepsi. This is unheard of back on the island. It's like, how the hell did you do that? So when I go back, it's inspirational, but you have to have a name. You have to be successful for people to listen to you.
Right.
So that's why I'm doing this, is to take all the tools that I've been given so that I can do something bigger. I think that's what our company is. That's what we're about. And we're constantly doing things to enrich. Like even here in the city, we want to bring reggae to the city. Like we're in talks right now for a big festival. I won't say too much.
Yep, I'm going to be there.
There'll be a lot of smoke. So yes, man, come and smoke that thing up. But these are the kind of things that we're doing these projects to bring culture to the city.
Yes.
And bring culture to the world, for people to understand each other's cultures and come together.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah, I'm really happy that you mentioned culture because I just interviewed a friend of mine, Robert Twix Taylor. You know, he's running.
Yeah,
for,
I saw that.
Yeah, he's running for mayor
Yeah.
in 2022 for North Las Vegas. Big shout out to you, King. And he said, you know, I feel like we have culture. What we're doing right now is culture, and I definitely agree with you, Robert. But I feel like we need a variety of culture.
That's right.
More than just one.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So I guess that's what I kind of meant when I was saying what I've been saying. Like I feel like we're missing culture.
Especially
I feel like we
Las
need
Vegas.
all the cultures, and it's
You're
a
right.
tourism state.
Facts.
You know,
Yeah,
city.
that's right.
Like let's bring it all and see what we
That's
can do with it.
Facts.
Let's appreciate all the types of culture.
That's right.
Yeah.
All the kinds of art.
That's
You
right.
know what I mean? So as far as what you, I know you trying to have the biggest showcase art gallery in the world.
Oh man. I just want my artwork. You know, different things inspire me. Different parts of the world inspire my artwork.
Right.
So I would love to see it, you know, in those areas of the world.
Beautiful.
And that's my goal. That's my ultimate goal.
Awesome. That's beautiful. And y'all can definitely find all of her artwork on any showcase. She about to tell you where you can find it in just a second. But if you come to my house, you can find one for sure. And I definitely plan on buying more. It produces a lot of feelings. I'm a very emotional person.
Me
I'm
too.
an emotional being.
Me too.
So yes, keep it up. Don't ever quit.
Thank
You don't ever quit.
You as well.
If
Sir.
you do, I'm gonna knock on that door, bro. I don't know if you
I-
watched any of my episodes, but I'm gonna knock. FiFi, get y'all ass up. It's time to go. I got a canvas and a microphone.
And a microphone. Yes, sir.
Let's get it popping, and you know, don't ever quit.
No, don't
You-
ever quit.
Yeah, you both inspire me. You know,
You inspire us.
I already knew that he knew the Jackson family. I made a post about it earlier, but it's and let's not get it twisted. I have much respect for the Jackson family. I love all of you, like you know, especially Michael. My grandmother looks like LaToya Jackson. She does.
Yeah.
You know, and she was stoked that I've been able to. I've been given the opportunity to interview with you, and you're
man.
connected with them and
Yeah,
things
man.
like that. But I know you.
Yeah, man.
And I appreciate you,
Yeah,
but I
man.
appreciate them for giving you the opportunity because we
Yes.
would never met.
That's right.
I probably wouldn't go to St. Lucia. Not, you know what I mean? Like, I might maybe, but
Yeah.
I don't know. But we've became friends.
Yes.
You know, this is like our 4th, 5th time linking up.
Yes. Yeah,
You know,
man.
so that was awesome. Thanks for supporting him.
Of course.
You're awesome.
She's
Thank
my
you.
biggest protector.
Yeah.
I always say if I miss, she'll get you.
I'm telling you, your girlfriends be with the shit. They did what, babe? Wait a minute.
And she got a steady, perfect hand. she don't play.
Her stroke is on point, so you better watch out. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
She's
But,
not even joking.
yeah, continue to always be a power couple and never quit, never give up, because I'm gonna come find y'all ass, and I really, really mean that. And to anybody that's dealing with the Jackson family, if y'all quit, I'm gonna come find your ass too. That's how I look at it.
Absolutely.
Because greatness, not everybody knows how to be great. Not everybody is brave enough to be great.
And can I add to that?
Please do.
Something that I've learned, especially around them, but Michael said it. He said, carve your own path. It was like the first thing he said. It was crazy because when I met him, I was quite young and I didn't quite understand what he meant by that. But he said, like within an hour of meeting him, he said, create your own destiny, create your own dynasty, carve your own path, take what we give you, but be you.
Yeah.
Don't be me. Don't try to be another me. And that was a mistake I made for a long time. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to be Michael. And they called me Little Michael in the family because I could
Right.
sing like him, I could dance like him, I acted like him, I was just like him.
Right.
But even Michael said, no.
I can see it.
He said it. No, that's like Prince. That's Princey.
But no. Michael be having a little girl to him.
Oh yeah, the way.
No, D. Be yourself.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Because Michael was himself. A lot of people don't know that Michael was, he was greatly inspired by James Brown. But when we look at Michael Jackson, do we see James Brown? No. We see Michael
See
Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
Yeah, we definitely see Michael Jackson.
And that's what he was trying to, bring to me.
Right.
And that's what Jackie has brought to me because Jackie knows my family. We're
Yeah.
family. We know each other's families. He's been to the islands. He's been to our house having rum punch and
Nice.
dancing and
Whatever I'm punching for.
yeah.
It'd be really, really good. Yeah, man, that's a beautiful thing. And yo, listen, a big shout out to Jackie Jackson.
Big shout out.
Big shout out. I've heard a lot about you, King. I've heard a lot about you, and thanks for finding him and bringing him here because, you know, they made a difference in the last couple months that I've been chopping it up with him. So thank you. And the very last question that I like to ask everybody, you know, is let's start with you, Fifi.
Mm-hmm.
If you can give one piece of advice, let's do Australia, to the women in Australia. One piece of advice to them. What would that piece of advice be?
Oh, okay. One piece of advice to the women in Australia. I can only speak on my own experience.
Okay.
And that is, and you know, women all over the world can take this as well. It's not just limited to Australia. You know, we're in a generation now where women are doing their own things. It's not so much, you know, you stay home, you have kids, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I see a lot more women now and younger girls that are striving for their dreams, and they've got the business mind that is like they almost know what they want to do, and they start it very young. And I feel like that's kind of where we are right now. My advice would be just to envision what it is you want to do and just create all the steps to get there. You know, go for your dreams. I know it sounds really cliche, but it really helped me.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, and it's a lot of steps to get where where we are right now with the business.
A lot of work.
And separate of the business, what he does by himself, what I do by myself, it takes a lot of legwork.
Yeah.
So for women, I just feel like we should all know what we want to do and inspire to get there,
Right.
and take the steps to make that happen.
Beautiful, beautiful. And yo, I hope y'all paid attention to that. As a matter of fact, y'all need to go ahead and clip that part out and just share it to all your friends because that was dope. Man.
And kings, let your queens be queens. That's what I gotta say. Because, you know, unfortunately, I've seen where men can kind of like bring down their women because they want to be the man and they want it's an ego thing.
Yeah.
But what I'm learning is, you know, like I've never been that way, but also I'm seeing that when you have a queen and you allow her to be great, you're even greater together. And that's something that it requires us to get over ourselves a little bit and see that we don't have all the answers. Like I said, she helped me get on this straight path.
Right.
I am twice as strong with her. And she's great. And she reminds me that I'm great.
Right.
You know, and I remind her that she's great. So that works very nicely. It's like a symbiotic relationship.
That's super cool, man. You should see how she's looking at you when you talk. She like, that's my baby. I love that man right there,
I'm
man.
mesmerized every single time.
No, that's so beautiful though. You know, just the way you guys look at each other, the way you talk, the way you communicate. When you're talking, he's looking at like all angles. That's my baby.
Oh, man.
And when you're talking, she looking like,
oh, Sap.
I told him good. I told him good.
That's cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
man. But again,
Yes,
man, thank you for coming.
Oh,
Thanks for tapping
Just
in, man.
Be.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
for having
again.
us.
Yes,
Just Be.
man. You know what?
Can I give a shout out to you?
Man.
Man, I'd
Go
like to
ahead.
give a shout out to Just Be. You know, this man is real and he stands by his slogan, Just Be. Such an honor to be on his show with Fifi. And I pray that God continue to bless you and just believe in yourself because you're great. You're a king. Don't ever forget that.
Thanks, man. I needed to
Very
hear that
well
today.
said.
I really needed to hear that. I almost cried right now. But I really needed to hear that today. You know what I mean? Let them know where they can find you before I get this
man.
dope ass outro.
You can get me on all my shit.
It's artist dash.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's
You got it wrong.
I'm gonna have to go find it.
DBLofficial.com is my website.
DBL-official.com.
And
On the
you can get
website.
me on my handles at Real DBL. Real
Yeah,
DBL.
real DBL. REAL DBL.
Yes,
That's what it
yes,
is.
sir.
That's we had a moment, so I'm gonna let you pass on that one. You know what I mean?
Forgot who I was for a second.
What's the website for your?
So website is just straight, no dashes, no fancy stuff, just artistfifimarika.com.
You sure about that?
Yes.
That's definitely
Yes.
it. I just looked at it. And y'all already know where y'all can find me at. It's the Just B Show. THEJUSB, like the hat. Show. All together on any and every platform you can think of. If you can find a platform that I'm not on, please let me know, because I need to get on it. You know what I mean? I really need to do it.
Yes.
My last thing before I give my outro is like, yo, be great. Just really be yourself. You know, Just Be is my name. Yes, I go by that, but Just Be is for anybody. It works. Just be DBL. Just be Fifi. Just be Jackie. Just be Michael. It works for any and everybody. It's for all of us. What the message I'm trying to push is like, be comfortable just being who you are. Don't try to be something you're not.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
For years, I focused on trying to be something that everybody else wanted me to be. And it worked a little bit, but then sometimes it'll work and I wasn't happy. But then I just learned how to just be Tim. Just be. And it works. And it blows my mind. But you already know what my last 3 pieces of advice is, and it goes something like this. I need you to, number 1, smile, laugh, and definitely motivate. Number 2, inspire 1 to inspire all. And last but not least, drop it.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Just B, and welcome to the Just B world.